Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machakwadash. Forgive me the spirit through the lesson on today. Lord, in the Fiji lemon sheets of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits that be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth, sincerity. And peace and blessing to your hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect. I say shalom. And once again, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakwadash. Forgive me the spirit through the lesson on today, Lord, willing to feed lemon sheep of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. And then we got a video through the parents for the Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. And I just want to talk about Ammon a little bit, man. And if you don't know, Ammon is the biblical name of Japan, or Japanese people. Moab is the biblical name of the Chinese people. But the beginning of 2024. Hold on, Salakia. But as you see, this was published January the 2nd, 2024. The year, hopefully, the hopeful year of Jacob Trouble. And this is a beautiful start, you know what I'm saying? Call Lord Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, seeing these things happen. Because, you get the scriptures in Matthew. When you get Matthew 24, it speaks about how there's going to be earthquakes and all these things happening upon the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And those are just references of signs of the end. And we know that we're in the latter times of the ends, man. But I want to bring this out because Ammon, you know what I'm saying, part of those heathen nations, Ammon and the other heathens, because we get on Esau all the time, but you other heathens are not exempt from the judgment that Yahweh Shai is going to bring upon this planet Earth, man. Salaki, but pretty much, we always speak about getting on Esau Edom, because Esau Edom is the ruler of this earth right now. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But Ammon, Moab, Ham, all you other heathen nations, the Lord, y'all finna get it too. Because when Yahweh Shai comes back to bring his judgment, he's coming back to bring his judgment upon the whole earth. And he's going to get you heathens too, man. And as you see, he had hit Ammon with a earthquake about the magnitude of a 7.6 earthquake, which is pretty high. And it also had a tsunami, and there was some recorded deaths. I'm pretty sure there'll probably be more as the days go on, but these are the recorded deaths. So now we got this article by I don't know how to pronounce it, but y'all can see it. It says, how devastating was Monday's earthquake in Japan? It says Japan's earthquake has killed at least 30 in the Ashikawa, while many people are believed to be trapped under rubble. It says on Monday, a magnitude 7.6 earthquake hit Japan near the Noto Peninsula in the Ashikawa prefecture, prompting a tsunami warning for the 9 prefectures along the west coast of the country and neighboring areas such as South Korea. More quakes are expected to come this week. And let's keep going. It says Japan is partially prone to earthquakes because of the 4 of the earth tectonic plates meeting the country. Japan experienced a devastating quake in 2011 with a death toll of nearly 20,000 people. With most killed by tsunami, with most killed by the tsunami waves, also caused nuclear plant meltdowns in Fukushima. The disaster is believed to have caused 22 BN worth of damage, and I don't know what BN is, part of their currency, but the Lord's starting the year off beautifully, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shai, man. But you see, Ammon got their ass hit with a fucking earthquake, man. And we're just gonna pull a couple of scriptures going to how, like, Esau, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it. These heathen nations, y'all joined in hand with Esau. Because same reason how it speaks about in the Revelation how they didn't suffer their bodies to be put in graves. That's talking about all you heathen nations. Y'all didn't tell us, and when it says y'all didn't suffer our bodies to be put in grave, it pretty much means that y'all didn't lay us to rest by giving us understanding that we're the Israelites. No, instead of that, you capitalize off of our ignorance and off of our unknowing of who we were. All nations did. This is Psalms 83. I started verse 3. It says, verse 2, it says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hated thee had lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, for they are confederate against thee. So this is going into the heathen nations having a game plan, pretty much. They have a discussion of a game plan on how to get Jake off the planet Earth, man. You know? Now, it says the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of the Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon, and Amalek and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Now, it's going to go on and mention other heathen nations, but Ammon is one of those heathen nations who partook in capitalizing off the downfall of the Israelites, and still is in the mindset alongside with the other heathen nations trying to get rid of us. But like the scriptures say, touch not the apple of the Lord's eye. But the heathen nation, they touched the apple of the Lord's eye, so therefore the Lord is bringing judgment upon them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get a couple of scriptures. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 15. It says, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh, is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So this is Obadiah. We know Obadiah speaks about the judgment that's going to happen to Esau, Edom. But it says right here, near upon all the heathen. The Lord is going to bring judgment upon all the heathen for the controversy of Jerusalem, man. For what they did unto his chosen nation. The Lord is going to bring judgment, and that 7.6 earthquake is just an example of the Lord. Just a minor example of the Lord bringing judgment upon these heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a minor example. And there's going to be countless other ways the Lord's going to display his wrath upon these heathen nations. Of course, he's going to get Esau, because Esau is like the chief of them. But just because you're not the chief, that don't mean you're not going to get a part of the Lord's wrath. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 2. We're going to get to the point. It's in verse 10. Because, it speaks about Israel, you know what I'm saying, being wicked, going off, things like that. And how he's going into captivity. And it goes into how the other nations have pretty much, had a hand in it. It says, her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy, which talking about the Israelites, says, what nation hath not had part in her kingdom in guiding of her spoils? All her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman she's become a bond slave. Said, who have not gotten a part in her kingdom? Exactly. All these heathen nations have had a part in the downfall of the nation of Israel. And when I say they had a part in the downfall of the nation of Israel, I'm not saying like, oh, they, I'm not saying, oh, they got the, pretty much, these are the nations that the Lord used to chasten his nation. But by the Lord using those nations to chasten his nation, those nations have a punishment for touching his nation. So the Lord killed two birds with one stone. He punished the nation of Israel, but at the same time, he gonna get them heathens for touching the nation of Israel, man. And that's what we see going on. That's why you see these plagues coming upon the planet Earth. Because first and foremost, the plagues are coming upon the planet Earth for the wickedness done upon the planet Earth, man. Done by the heathen nations, and chiefly Esau, Edom, the ruler of the world right now. And at the same time, the Lord is punishing these heathens. Speaks about that in, I think it's Zechariah. I'm sore displeased with the heathen who had helped for the affliction. The Lord is displeased with the heathen, and he's going to show his anger with the heathen when he comes back to bring judgment. And you see it being displayed through these plagues, man. So a quick little video through the prosperity of Yahweh Bashim Abashai. Lord, you was edified and fed the lambs to see Yahweh Bashim Abashai, man. It's a beautiful year so far. Abaratazah, this be the hopeful year of Jacob troubles. This be the year of Jacob troubles, man, and we soon get up out of here, man. So I want to end off with saying, call Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yabushai, Bahashim Rachak. I want to give them honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and to y'all, I'm going to say shalom, man.